Hi everyone, I'm Kate. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this song. If you don't know, I'm a music producer, a songwriter, and a singer. It's kind of my theme for this channel. And I thought it would just be fun for me to show a little more of the behind the scenes through a vloggy style video, since I don't do that as much anymore, but I really enjoy speaking and talking about my creations. So the song itself is about being a workaholic, which I feel like I can relate to a lot of times as a starving artist. I just need to work a lot and do a lot of things, especially living in New York, just to survive as a person. I got really hung up on this line. I wanted something to convey shifting priorities, and I feel like a lot of times if I'm trying to get someone off my back, or I'm keeping them on my plate but I'm focused on something else, I'll be like, oh, I'll be there in a minute, or maybe two. That was the whole idea of this song. You feel important enough to have like all these different priorities, but the one that is most self-serving will always take precedence, and I feel like sometimes I wrestle with that. Okay, so there's definitely a couple of things I want to talk about in terms of production. I was originally inspired by this song by a producer named Otha, or Otha, just spelled with an A. I'll put a small clip of the song here. Hopefully this video won't get taken down. But anyway, I thought it was so cool that this song had no like proper singy vocals. Like there were like, little noises and oohs and ahs in the back, but it was just her whispering. So I heard that song and I was like, holy crap, I need to make a song where I'm whispering. And that's where this part came up originally. Don't have time to watch me make, then watch me share. From that song, I also got the little bells at the beginning, which you'll hear in 2 minutes is very similar. So I definitely owe that producer some credit, and she's amazing. And you should check out her. I think she only has 3 songs on Spotify, but they're all super cool. Anyway, so I made the whisper and I was like, that's cool and all, but it still felt empty to me. So then I added a nice little robot vocoder with a couple of pitchy layers that I just shifted using some of my Sound Toys plugins. I listen to Grimes from time to time, and she uses like these pentatonic or like Asian inspired scales that I'm really in love with. So I got the idea of that melody from her, and I created this pluck, which is the centerpiece. I also just have a really, really big love for songs that use vocal chops. So I have a lot of layers there, but my favorite one is this one. And all I did is I took the vocal chop and I removed different parts on 16th notes, I think, and it gives you this really cool like pulsating effect. And I just felt like, man, that really changed my whole world for this song. I wanted this song to be exactly 2 minutes long, because I feel like if you're a workaholic, or like myself, I feel like everything is very on time and regimented, and I wanted to convey that by this song being just so. So it kind of ends kind of abruptly, I'd say. My camera's not staying up, so I'm gonna hold it. And then, yeah, the last thing I want to talk about, this warm lead-in to the chorus I'm really enthusiastic about. And the way I created that is I actually just took the pluck that's in the chorus And I took the first note, added a bunch of reverb on it, and then reversed it. And there you go. So this year, I've challenged myself to put out a song at the top of the month every month, which has been great, but it hasn't left me a lot of time to think things through thoroughly, especially since my partner, Matt, has so graciously offered to make music videos with me. You know, if I'm producing and mixing a song every month and then we're also making a video, like, there's not a lot of time to think everything through. So every month when we make a video, it's just kind of like, what do we do? So that being said, I didn't really have a whole big picture for this video other than we had recently watched Requiem for a Dream, and they have these really like cool close shots where you can't really tell what's going on, or you can, but they're just close snippets of like everyday life, or I don't know. I was inspired by the very close shots, but other than that, I didn't have much of an idea. There was some idea in my mind of like these like boxes coming up in different spaces. I don't really know why, but I made a rough version and I sent it to Matt. We got the opportunity to film on this lake, and we were originally just going to film me like posing during sunset, but unfortunately we waited too long and the sun had gone down, and then Matt came up with this idea that I should just go into the water with my dress, and wow, I'm so happy that happened. I think it looked really cool, and heads up, if you ever go swimming in a dress, it is really heavy. But that being said, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and I feel like the chorus where there's like all these little boxy images are kind of like the windows on your computer when you're super distracted and really focused in your work. But I don't know, also like being wet is like a rebirth. You're like escaping this, you know, 9 to 5 haul, which is basically like what the rest of the video is trying to convey, but also, you know, like whatever anything means to you is what it should mean to you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's definitely more to come, and I'd really appreciate it. You could go ahead and give it a listen on Spotify. You can check out the rest of my work there, or just supporting me and Matt on this channel really helps a lot. But yeah. I will see you next month. Yay, okay.